Dear viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want us to do reinforcement rebar on its takeoff. Because as a structural engineer, it is important for you to know how you determine the quantity of materials on site. And steel rebars is one of the very expensive material on site. So you need to determine the quantities to be able to plan on the cost and also to be able to monitor how those materials are being utilized on site. So you need to avoid offcuts. You need to make sure that you save as much cost as possible and you minimize offcuts. So you need to monitor the quantity of steel, not only which coming, but which is being utilized. That is the output. So it is very important for you to learn how to determine steel quantity takeoff, and we do that in kgs. So I want us to determine the quantity of steel that is going to be used in this combined footing, which you can see clearly is has both top and bottom rebars. So we're going to use this to determine these materials before they are the good site, and also you can do that. You can determine the output on site. You can be able to determine the quantity of materials that has been used to actually build your house on site. If you know how to determine to do the reinforcement rebar takeoff. So the first thing you need to know how to convert the quantity of steel into kgs. So to do that, you need to know the formula. The formula for converting steel reinforcement into kgs is we know that the mass of steel in kgs M should be equals to D squared. So let me first change the thickness of the pen. That pen is too big. So I'll just select, then click that. So you know that mass should be equals to D squared over 162. So that is that is the number of kgs per meter. So to find the number of kgs, we need to the formula is for reinforcement, M should be equals to D squared, that is the diameter squared of 162 times length. Okay, so we need to determine how many rebars are there in this combined footing. So we need to determine how many rebars are here in this combined footing and also the length. So to do that, we know that the depth is 500 as you can see here, and the length is 4500. It's 4,500 for this combined footing, that is base B3. Okay, so because from the engineer's specifications, the foundation footing has a clear cover of 50 millimeters, as you can see here. Cover to reinforcement is 50 millimeters. We can determine the length of these rebars, and we already know that the numbers of these rebars spanning this way are 26, T12, and the numbers spanning the other way are 11, T12, as you can see here from the picture. So we need to determine the length. So the length from this point here to this point should be the total length, which is 3300 minus 50, which is clear cover from here from the sides. So minus 50 times 2, that will be So that will be, as you can see here, the length. We need to determine the length of this river here. So it will be that is 300 minus 50 minus 50. So that is, this is 50 also. So that will be 3200. That is the length from this point to this point. And we know that our depth is 500. So there's also a clear cover. There's also a clear cover from this point, from the top of 50 and the bottom 50. So the length will be 500 minus 50, which is the bottom cover, minus 50, which is the top cover. So it will be 400. 400 plus that 200. True length will be that 200 plus now this 400, which will be now equals to so it will be now equals to 3600 millimeter. That is the length of this vase. So that will be the 600. So remember, we have made a mistake because 400 is just one side. So this, from this point here, or from this point here to this point here, be just 400. What about this other side? What about this other side? So it will be now plus 400 again. So this one plus 400. So I need to have this. So it will be like 200, 3200, now plus 400 for this side, plus another 400 for this side. So plus 400 again. Now that will be a total length of 4000. And how many are they? It will be now 4000 times, how many are they? I think 11 times 11. So the total length for the rebus required here is 4000 times 11. Okay. So 4000 times 11, that will be 44,000 meters. Or that is still is G12. So I will need to wrap this. So that is the total length. The total length of one river is 4000, and there are 11 of them. They are I think not 11. They are actually 26 of them, because this river is spanning this way. I think it's spanning this way. This river is spanning this way. So it is, the number is here 26. Okay, this here is 26, not 11. So times 26. So I will need to grab results. So the first one we find is 4000 times 26 will give us the total length. And then we're going to do for now the other side, for this one, which is spanning in the longer span. So it would be now 4500 minus 50 minus 50, which is now this clear cover here, and this clear cover here, which is 50/50. Now it will be 4400. Now it will be 4400. Yeah, 400. So plus 400 plus 400, because we found that this length here, we found that this length here will still be 400. This one will be 400. So plus 400 plus 400. Now that will be 5200 meters. Multiply by the numbers times 11. So we know the total length because they are both T12. So, and now remember it is now top and bottom. So now it will be times 2. This times 2. Okay. So we wrap this. So 50 200 times 11 times 2, and then plus 4000 times 26 times 2. You find the total length required. So the total length here will be, using our calculator, it will be 5200 times 11 times 2 plus 4000 times 26 times 2. It will be a total of, it will be equals to that is the T2 to 400 meters. So using our formula, d squared over 162L, we find the weight in kgs. So we are using T12. We are using T12. So total weight will be 12 times 12, that is 12 squared over 162 multiplied by, now that 400. So now the total weight will be 12 squared over 162 multiplied by 100. The total weight in that fluid will be now equals to 286.5778 kgs. So from there we can clearly see that these combined footing here will need 286.5778 kilograms of T12 reinforcement bars. So guys, thank you. Please subscribe to my channel.